Frank, you guys win big tonight. Just what was the mood like after the game and with the team in the locker room?
It was good for us. We knew they were gonna come out there and compete. They're a great team, and I just think offensively we came out there and finally competed for 4 quarters at home. So it was a big deal for us.
The defense got you guys a few scores. Coach called it kind of the most complete game you guys have played in all 3 phases. Just what were your thoughts on that?
Defensively, those guys always come with it each and every week. So we really stressed offensively to come out there and play well at home. We did it on the road, but we had to come out there at the Alamo Dome and play well at home. And I think we did that. So it was just a great, complete game for all of us, and we're just blessed to be 7-0.
Frank, you guys came out with 3 pretty strong drives on offense right out of the gate. Was there something that was key or that was working for you guys through that stretch?
I think the play calling was just well. We executed. We came out there and executed. And I just think everything worked in our favor. So we had the momentum, and I think that carried over for defense, and it just trickled down for the whole rest of the game.
What did it mean to you to see the level of fan support you guys had in the Dome today?
Yeah, it was loud. I guess they just told me it was 27,000. It was loud. And they started doing the little wave thing, the little waves. We was on offense, so I'm over here looking at it, trying not to pay attention to it because it was pretty fascinating. But it was loud, but we appreciate everybody for coming out there and supporting us. We truly do appreciate it, and it means a lot to us, and it actually helps us out a lot.
It seemed they got your memo about when to get loud and when to not.
Yeah, I think they did. I appreciate Rowdy for giving us that sign, and we just appreciate everybody.
That was actually my question. So,
Frank, you went out and last week, you were throwing the ball all over the yard, racking up so many, yards, 6 touchdowns through the air. This week you didn't have to do that. You only threw the ball 19 times for 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. But the running attack, 261 yards. Defense got you guys a couple scores, like JJ said. How does this speak to how complete and dynamic this team is, especially on offense, where it doesn't seem to matter what you guys need to do to win? It just seems like you guys have what it takes to win these games any which way.
Yeah, so we just basically, whatever the defense does, we try to do the opposite. So whether that's throwing the ball a lot or running the ball a lot. So we kind of just, go in like that. And they play a lot of certain coverages were kind of, they play unique coverages. So it would have been hard for us to try to throw our deep routes against these guys because of the certain coverages they run. So we just kind of go with the defense gives us and do it like that.
Pretty good rushing attack today. Sincere broke free for a huge one there. What did that mean to you guys to have a good running game today?
Like I said, whatever defense gives us, Sincere can do that each and every game. We just hadn't really broke one yet, so I was happy for him, and then it worked out for us in our favor for BJ to finally get in the end zone. So, it was just a great feeling.
You took off for a few big runs too today. What did it feel like to, I guess, stretch those legs out?
Yeah, my knees are kind of rusty, so getting out there to run, it was a great feeling. Took what they gave me and ran. I'm just blessed to go out there and play the game that I love.
Frank, having grown up in this city at a time when maybe as many people as now didn't know about UTSA football or weren't talking about it, have you noticed a change, especially the past few weeks, in terms of y'all still being undefeated, getting closer to being ranked, that more people in the city are aware of what y'all are doing? I
think so. Just the noise around the town is traveling. And like I said, we appreciate everybody for coming out and supporting us. We're the only San Antonio school you could say besides like UIW or Trinity. So we appreciate everybody's support, and it truly means a lot for us. And we just keep hoping to get more people in the Dome each and every week. When you say the noise is traveling, what's surprised you the most? Or have you heard from anybody or seen UTSA football out there anywhere that has surprised you? Honestly, no, but I guess they said that some of the Spurs were here, so that's big time for us. All of us Spurs fans, grew up in San Antonio, so just having those guys come support, the local team, it means a lot for us. So we truly appreciate it.
Frank, you guys have played a lot of close games the last couple of years. What was it like out there to just kind of win one decisively and have kind of an easier day for you guys?
It started off defensively. They got us 2 scores, they got us some momentum, and those guys, they're just great. And like I say all the time, I go against those guys every day at practice. So I'm their biggest fan. When I get to watch and cheer those guys on, I hate going against them in practice, but when I get to cheer those guys on, it's amazing. So we know defense is going to step up each and every week. Offensively, like I said, this week was probably our most complete week on offense at home. So we just come together as a collective unit, as a whole, and I think we're very good.
Last week's game was so tense, and then you add in the milestone of getting to 6-0 for the first time and the bowl eligibility piece. What did it take for your group to stay focused through this week, despite all that?
You know, we're gonna celebrate tonight, but when tomorrow comes, after we watch the film, you know, we're gonna come back, throw that away, and just get ready for La Tech. It's gonna be a great test for us.
Frank, Coach mentioned the midterm grades a handful of times when he was speaking to us just a moment ago. As a quarterback of this team, how would you grade your performance through the season? What grade would you give the Roadrunners?
Like the team or
Yeah,
like
the
offensive?
team, yes.
I would give us I don't know, a B plus maybe.
A B plus, what could be fixed?
I think offensively we got to come out to each and every week and get better. Defensively the same thing, and just like Coach Trellis said, you know, this is probably the first week that we played as a whole. The triangle traveled on all phases, so offensively, defensively, and special team wise. The recent games, it was always one or two of them, not all three of them put together. So I think this week was all three put together, and we got to do that each and every week.
Frank, do the Roadrunners deserve to be ranked nationally?
I mean, that's not in our control, so I mean, it's whatever they pick. If not, then it's cool. But if we do, then we appreciate it.
You guys are 7-0. That's again more history on this team. The fastest, the best start. What does that mean to the players to make that kind of history?
You know, it just means a lot to us. You know, especially guys like me. You know, it's my 5th season, like I always say. And you know, this is the first time it's ever happened. So you know, just being where we were and knowing how it was to now, it's just a great feeling. And we're blessed to be in this position, and we can't take it for granted.
Frank, you were mentioning the other 2 college programs here in the city. I don't know if you know, Trinity's 5-0, UIW's 5-1.
Okay.
You guys are 7-0. I mean, San Antonio College ball is like balling out right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know Trinity was 5-0. I didn't know UIW was doing that well either. So you know, those are our brothers. You know, we're San Antonio as one. You know, we all share San Antonio. So seeing those guys go out there and succeed, you know, it makes us happy. I'm sure it makes them happy. So you know, we're just putting San Antonio on the map.
Frank, what did it mean to you as you guys go through kind of this grind of the season without an off week to be able to come out in the 3rd quarter and kind of have a lighter day for you? Does that make a difference as you go forward and get ready for next week?
You know, it was just great for Josh to go out there. Some of the young guys to go out there. I just love seeing those guys. You know, they work their tail off each and every week, and they don't get to go out there and showcase what they actually work. So I'm a cheerleader at that point. So all the other guys, you know, all the ones who get to play all the time, watching everybody else go out there and play, it just means a lot to us. And you know, I think it's going to benefit us in the long run.
Thanks, Frank.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.